Hello there, kind people. Meur just wanted to have another little chat with you, if you don't mind. Meur hopes that you are doing well. And Meur wants to thank you for being here, for supporting Meur's channel, and for taking the time to enjoy the little things in life, like Meur's videos. So thank you. Meur wanted to show you a couple of fun little things and also talk about what's going on with the Meur. So, Meur got out some of her Michael Kors shoes in case you people are into shoes. You can maybe say which goes best with this pretty dress if you'd like to assert your opinion that way. I got some pink socks to put on to try with at least one of the pairs of shoes. Meur thinks the other pair probably doesn't need socks. Actually, maybe not need socks. Meur's not sure. Do you normally wear socks with shoes, or are you supposed to wear shoes without socks, or how does that go? Meur's not sure. Meur knows a lot of things, but a lot of things Meur does not know. So Meur's open to receiving advice, corrections, opinions, as long as they're kind. Please, kind, loving opinions, not rude or berating or condescending comments, please. Just love. Let's just love each other. So here is a trainer, which Meur supposes means it's an athletic shoe. Yeah, it looks kind of athletic. It's kind of not athletic too, though. I mean, it's very pretty. Meur's not sure about the like neon green part, but Meur likes the other part too. I mean, I guess it's cute. It's cute. It's just, it definitely stands out, you know? Like, it's like pink, cream, white, and then neon green. Like, what's up with that? Meur does not know what is happening. These should be a little bit loose because, hello cat. There's a cat. You can't really, maybe I can adjust. See, look. There's a cat. Oh, look, there he is. Hello, cat. You want to talk in Meur's video? You want to say something? Okay. Want some pets? I don't know. Sometimes the cat is kind of like cranky and grumpy, and you know, who knows what he wants. Anyway, here are the shoes. I can get up here. You can see them all better, I suppose. So there are the shoes. Get you a good view of. Oh yeah. So it's pretty cute, right? It kind of goes because it's like pink and pink. I mean, the neon green is something. But, oh, looks like the cat might want to get up. Cat, are you going to join us in the video? Do you want to get up? Maybe? This cat is grumpy. Did I mention that? He is a grumpy cat. So Meur's not sure what he wants. He's so grumpy. Their cat's a lot nicer, in Meur's opinion. Anyway, there we go. There have this pretty shoe, and the cat's tail is still in the frame. So there you go. All right. That's kind of a cute little look. All right. Now Meur can show you the other pair of shoes Meur has, which Meur is pretty sure does not go with socks. Oh, take the socks off. Maybe the cat will want to come hang out later. Meur's not sure what the cat wants. All right. I'm gonna put those shoes away. Later, Meur supposes? I don't know. Do you want to see Meur put the shoes away? Maybe I can just do it after the talk. Oh, these are pretty. Oh, so pretty. So pretty, pretty, pretty. Meur got these shoes. Meur doesn't normally buy shoes. yet. But Meur loved these shoes so much. They're so cute. Meur doesn't normally wear heels. Meur normally wears flats. But, you know, they just look so elegant, chic, feminine, refined. So Meur was like, okay, let's splurge. I think Meur had like a coupon. It was like 40% off or something. So it wasn't too much of a splurge. And then the other pair, the trainers, were like a gift. So Meur has not yet reached the point of spending a lot of money on shoes yet. So far, Meur gets them for free as gifts, or Meur gets them on sale. So, you know. Meur is still trying to save money and be mindful with how the money is being used. You know, like Meur wants to buy her own house one day, and that costs a lot of money. So Meur is really saving up for that. But speaking of money, you have the opportunity to support Meur in all of her dreams, and also get some lovely content if you join Meur's Patreon and become a patron. And Meur is so excited about that because Meur has been working really hard for you, creating some really beautiful, exciting, stimulating content that Meur thinks you'll really enjoy. You know, some videos that YouTube would not like on their website are now on Patreon. So feel free to check that out if you're interested. And then there's some freebies too on Patreon. You know, here's the shoe. So, you know, there's some things on Patreon that are free, and there are different tiers depending on how much of the Meur you want to see. And then, you know, whether you support Meur by becoming a patron or just support Meur by being here, Meur is thankful for you. Put that right over there. All right, so here, oh, aren't they pretty? Here are these platform sandals. Very nice, right? The cat is purring now. So maybe the cat likes these sandals. The Meur feels very grown up and ladylike in these very beautiful platform sandals. Alright, so Meur wanted to tell you some other things that are exciting. And one of them is that in Meur's latest chat video, where Meur was doing some stretching on the floor, of course, because Meur likes to be on the floor, Meur talked about a work friend that Meur is going to know. And this work friend, even though she doesn't read that much, she knows Meur likes to read. And she got Meur this book. It's not to keep. I think it's just like we're both going to read it. We're going to take turns reading it, because this friend got a bunch of books from this author named Colleen Hoover, who apparently is like a pretty popular and pretty gifted writer. So I'm going to take turns reading them. And so she has one book, and then Meur has this book, and I think at some point we're going to switch. But this is the book. It's called Verity, Meur thinks. It's called Verity. It's a little hard to read the handwriting. But Meur thinks it's Verity. Which Meur thought it was Verity when I first saw it, but then Meur was like, who uses that word anymore, right? Like, it's kind of an old-fashioned word. Like, Meur uses it sometimes, but Meur was like, is that really the word, or is that something else? But it is the word, Meur thinks. I'm just excited to read it. This has some pretty good reviews on it. It says, from Taryn Fisher, New York Times bestselling author, sublimely creepy with a true Hoover pulse. I've been waiting for a thriller like this for years. So that's pretty exciting. I mean, Meur likes kind of thriller movies. Meur has read other books that were kind of thriller-esque. Kind of. Probably not as much of a thriller as this book, but Meur's read like The Lost Girl, which is kind of interesting. Midnight Lie was not really a thriller, but it was interesting. There were some scary things that happened. And then Meur likes kind of thriller movies like, not too scary, like Devil's Advocate, or like The Butterfly Effect. And not too scary, right? But like a little bit intense if you're like used to, you know, non-thriller types of things. So Meur's excited to read it, and we're excited to have this new opportunity to bond with her friend. New friend. So excited. And Meur likes that way the book is set up. Like Meur likes the font looks pretty. Like it's easy to read. That's important for Meur. It's not like an easy to read book. Sometimes, like, Meur's reading Clarissa by Samuel Richardson, Meur wants to say. It's a really old book. It's like one of the first novels, not the first, because that would be like Don Quixote, but Meur thinks that's the kind of the understanding, is that Don Quixote is the first novel, but this is like one of the first like novels, non-Spanish, and it's really good, but it's really long. It's all told in letters, kind of like how part of Dracula is told in letters, or maybe, I don't think it's all of it, I think it's the first couple parts, like the letters from Lucy stuff. Anyway, Jack is also a really good book and kind of a thriller. Again, not too scary, but like a little bit scary. Anyway, the book Clarissa is super long, and the font is super small, and the pages are super thin, and they're kind of like yellowy and like old looking. It's an old book, but it's like a super old book. Like it's been around for like hundreds of years. Like it's a very popular book among like the, I don't know if medieval is the right word, but like, you know, the kings and queens would read this book because they were like so privileged and could read, and other people couldn't, so they would read Clarissa. And it's interesting. It's kind of creepy, but the book goes so slowly that you have plenty of time to not be creeped out, but there are some weird things that happen. It kind of reminds me of Tessa the D'Urbervilles. Meur's not sure how to say it. But anyway, Tessa the D'Urbervilles. Meur's gonna say it, and hopefully you know what Meur means. I think Thomas Hardy wrote that one. That was interesting. So the first time Meur read that, Meur did not like the ending. But now that Meur's had time to reflect back on it, it's actually kind of a cool book. Like, the ending wasn't that bad. The ending actually seems quite appropriate. Meur used to have this very nostalgic kind of way of seeing things, that Meur always wanted just happy endings. Meur was sad when Meur did not get a happy ending. So that ending was not that happy. But it kind of, like looking back now, it is kind of happy, but it's not like a true happy ending. Like it's kind of weird. But it is, you know, somewhat satisfying. You know, I think it's just part of getting older, is realizing you don't need a happy ending. You realize that to get closure, you don't need as much as you think, and just learning to get by sounds so pessimistic, but you know, you learn that you have enough strength inside you that you don't need a lot of closure from other people. And so when you're, you know, that applies to obviously like day-to-day interactions with people, relationships, how they develop and how they might end and that sort of thing. But then with books, it could be, you know, that you really want these two characters to like work things out, and they can't. And instead of being like, oh, so agitated, you can be like, well, I was trying not to be pessimistic here. Well, even though the interaction was kind of sad and things didn't end as well as you might hope, there's still some beauty in it. You can still find peace in what happened, even if it wasn't exactly what you might have wanted. I think that's part of growing up, and part of getting older, and part of getting wiser and learning, is just realizing that there's beauty. Meur's voice is going on. Is realizing that there is beauty in all sorts of places that you might not expect. And there's so much wonder, and it's just, there's so much that you might not be aware of at first. It's good just to stick around and just see that even though like it might seem like your situation is, you know, bad, lousy, that there is beauty there. And it's not to like justify bad things. Like if something bad happens to you, that's still bad. But just realizing that there is beauty there and strength there, and there are good things there, even amidst all the bad things. And that you can just hold on to the good things and let go of the bad things. Just keep the good stuff and let go of the bad stuff. I think this kitty is pretty happy with what we're saying. It's pretty happy. Or it's happy to be on the couch. Maybe I can adjust the camera a little bit. You don't see it. See it. Oh, look. There he is. The camera's on a chair, that's why it looks. I don't really want the chair to show though. It doesn't look very professional. But here is this kitty. What do you think, kitty? Do you think we need to see the beauty in things? Not just be like, this sucks. We need to be like, this is unfortunate, but we know there is beauty in the world. We know there is goodness. And, you know, we can just trust that we can have faith that there is always going to be beauty, goodness, light, love, everywhere. You know? So, Meur will leave you with that. Thank you for joining Meur on this little chat on the couch. It's not quite a good evening or a good night chat, but it's a good afternoon chat, Meur supposes. So, Meur wishes you a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you for being here. It means a lot to Meur, especially if you managed to end the video. That's like pretty impressive. I think most people just do like a minute or two. So, thank you for being here. Meur loves you. Be safe. You are loved. You are amazing. And Meur will see you next time. Bye-bye.